In a world where wealth often seems synonymous with extravagant lifestyles and flashy possessions, there exists a silent yet significant faction of the rich who defy these stereotypes. Imagine a billionaire who drives a modest car and lives in a comfortable but unremarkable home. This isn't a tale of frugality born from necessity, but a conscious choice made by some of the wealthiest individuals on the planet. Why do these affluent individuals, capable of affording the most luxurious of lifestyles, choose to live like the average person? This video delves into the intriguing world of the wealthy who look anything but rich, unraveling the complex tapestry of reasons that range from the pursuit of privacy and security to deeply ingrained values of simplicity and humility. Join us as we explore the less glittered but profoundly interesting side of wealth. A side where being rich isn't about showing off, but rather about a nuanced understanding of what true wealth means. 1. Privacy and security. One of the most compelling reasons why some rich individuals opt for a seemingly modest lifestyle is the quest for privacy and security. In an age where wealth often puts one in the spotlight, attracting undue attention and potential threats, maintaining a low profile becomes not just a preference, but a necessity. Wealthy individuals, aware of the risks associated with their status, deliberately choose to blend into the societal fabric, avoiding the prying eyes of the public and the media. This understated way of living acts as a shield, protecting them and their families from various forms of danger, ranging from theft and kidnapping to more subtle threats like identity theft and cybercrimes. Moreover, this discreet approach to life allows them to maintain a semblance of normalcy, where their social interactions and personal experiences are not colored by their financial status. By eschewing the trappings of ostentatious wealth, these individuals create a secure environment where their well-being and privacy are prioritized. It's a strategic move that transcends mere preference, deeply rooted in the understanding that true security in life cannot be bought, but must be carefully constructed through the choices one makes in their daily living. 2. Avoiding unwanted attention. A significant factor that drives the wealthy to adopt a less affluent appearance is the desire to avoid unwanted attention. High net worth individuals often find themselves the target of constant scrutiny, not just from the media and public, but also from a myriad of opportunists. By choosing a simpler, more unassuming lifestyle, they effectively sidestep the spotlight that could otherwise expose them to a range of unsolicited interactions. This includes everything from persistent requests for donations and investments to more personal intrusions like unsolicited advice or judgment about their spending habits. Moreover, a low-profile lifestyle helps in evading the societal pressures and expectations that typically accompany visible wealth. It allows these individuals to interact with others on more equal footing, fostering genuine relationships based on personal qualities rather than financial status. This approach also reduces the risk of being targeted by scammers and con artists who often prey on those they perceive to be wealthy and therefore lucrative targets. In essence, by appearing less wealthy, these individuals maintain a level of control over their social environment, allowing them to navigate their personal and professional lives with greater freedom and authenticity. 3. The value of simplicity. At the heart of some wealthy individuals' choice to appear less affluent lies a profound appreciation for simplicity. This preference transcends mere aesthetic or lifestyle choices. It is a deep-seated belief that life's true richness is found in experiences, relationships, and personal growth, rather than in the accumulation of material possessions. For these individuals, simplicity is not about deprivation, but about a conscious decision to focus on what truly matters. They often find that a life uncluttered by excess possessions and the responsibilities they bring allows for greater mental clarity, peace, and the ability to engage more meaningfully with the world around them. This mindset is frequently rooted in personal philosophies or life experiences that have shaped their understanding of happiness and fulfillment. It's a rejection of the consumerist narrative that equates wealth with lavish spending in favor of a lifestyle that prioritizes quality over quantity, experiences over possessions. By choosing to live simply, these wealthy individuals send a powerful message about the nature of true wealth, that it is not found in the things we own, but in the lives we lead and the way we choose to live them. In embracing simplicity, they redefine what it means to be rich, placing value on the intangible and enduring aspects of life. 4. Long-term financial strategies. A key reason behind the seemingly modest lifestyle of some wealthy individuals is their focus on long-term financial strategies over immediate, ostentatious expenditure. This prudent approach to wealth management is often rooted in the understanding that maintaining and growing wealth requires careful planning and a forward-looking mindset. These individuals often prioritize investments in assets that promise sustainable growth, such as real estate, stocks, or business ventures rather than indulging in extravagant spending that offers no return. This strategic allocation of resources ensures not only the preservation of their wealth, but also its potential expansion, securing financial stability for future generations. Additionally, this long-term perspective is frequently accompanied by a keen awareness of the volatile nature of wealth. Many rich individuals are acutely conscious of the fact that fortunes can fluctuate, and therefore, they adopt a more conservative spending style as a hedge against potential financial downturns. By living below their means, they create a financial buffer that safeguards them against unforeseen economic challenges. This disciplined approach to wealth is not just a financial tactic, it's a lifestyle choice that reflects a deeper understanding of the value of money and the importance of securing one's financial future through thoughtful and responsible management. 5. Social beliefs and upbringing. The understated lifestyle choices of some wealthy individuals can often be traced back to their social beliefs and upbringing. These formative influences play a crucial role in shaping their attitudes towards wealth and its display. For many, growing up in environments where modesty and humility were valued virtues instills a lifelong preference for simplicity, regardless of their financial status in adulthood. This grounding in modest beginnings or in cultures that emphasize collective well-being over individual wealth can lead to a deep-seated belief in living unostentatiously. Additionally, some wealthy individuals are influenced by social beliefs that advocate for equality and social responsibility. They view flaunting their wealth as potentially insensitive or alienating in a world where economic disparities are prominent. Instead, they choose to align their lifestyle with their values, promoting inclusivity and relatability. This alignment not only reflects their personal ethics, but also a conscious decision to contribute positively to society. They often engage in philanthropic efforts or socially responsible investments as an extension of these beliefs. In essence, their choice to live simply is more than just a personal preference. It's a reflection of their core values and an expression of their commitment to the principles they hold dear. 6. Avoiding ostentatious display of wealth. For many affluent individuals, the decision to avoid ostentatious displays of wealth is more than a mere lifestyle choice. It's a philosophical and ethical stance. In a world where conspicuous consumption is often seen as a measure of success, these individuals choose to step away from this norm, driven by a belief in modesty and discretion. This avoidance of flamboyance is not just about personal preference, but is also a conscious rejection of the societal pressure to flaunt wealth as a symbol of status. By choosing to live modestly, they are making a statement against the materialistic culture that equates happiness and worth with material possessions. This understated approach to wealth is often accompanied by a deeper understanding of its transitory nature and the realization that true fulfillment comes from achievements, relationships, and personal development, not from what one owns. Additionally, this choice can be a reflection of their desire to be respected and admired for their achievements and character, rather than their financial power. For these individuals, living modestly is a means to focus on what they deem truly valuable in life, be it personal growth, family, philanthropy, or other meaningful pursuits. In essence, their lifestyle embodies a philosophy that challenges conventional notions of wealth and success, advocating for a more meaningful and grounded way of living. 7. The psychology of wealth. The psychology behind the modest appearance of some wealthy individuals is a fascinating and multi-layered aspect of their relationship with wealth. Psychologically, these individuals often perceive their wealth not as a tool for self-aggrandizement, but as a resource for achieving broader goals and personal fulfillment. This perspective is rooted in an understanding that wealth, while providing comfort and opportunities, does not inherently equate to happiness or self-worth. These wealthy individuals often seek a deeper sense of satisfaction in life, which they find in pursuits unrelated to material possessions, such as personal achievements, family life, intellectual growth, or philanthropy. This approach is frequently accompanied by a desire to be appreciated for their talents, skills, and personal qualities rather than their financial status. Additionally, there's an awareness of the transient nature of wealth and a conscious effort to detach their identity and self-esteem from their net worth. This detachment fosters a more balanced and holistic view of life, where wealth is seen as a part of the larger picture rather than the focal point. For them, the understated lifestyle is a testament to their belief that true wealth lies in the richness of one's experiences and the quality of their relationships, not in the abundance of their possessions. Many individuals mistakenly emulate the extravagant spending of the wealthy, a flawed approach given their limited means. True wealth stems from disciplined efforts and smart investments, not mere appearances. Genuine wealth accumulation is quiet and strategic, focusing on financial planning and long-term investments. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn the notification bell to stay updated with our content. Have a wonderful time. I will see you in the next video.